Welcome to Yes Offense. Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it, this podcast will feature graphic language about sex, race, violence, and anything else that might make people uncomfortable. However, this is a comedy podcast, and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like, if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Now let's get into the show.
Voldemort and
Harry
Potter.
Yeah.
You got Star Wars and Harry Potter mixed up.
Yeah, well,
They're like
I'm
the
not
same
going to watch
thing.
either of them, so what the fuck?
They're not
Wait, you're like the target audience for Star Wars, and you don't watch Star
Why
Wars?
am I target? Because I'm fat and have glasses? That's fun.
It doesn't matter.
I thought you were like, you're a tard for not
Yeah, I know.
But somehow Pokemon and dinosaurs got you, but
Oh,
Star
yeah,
Wars, you
100%.
missed the
Well,
mark.
No, but I'll tell you why. Because the first Star Wars that came out was in like the 70s, and I don't watch shit
what?
prior. I don't watch
What
it
came out
prior.
in what?
Star Wars. The first Star
okay,
Wars
right.
came out in the 70s. I don't watch anything before 95.
Oh, yes,
except
we
for
have been over
Jurassic
that.
I was
Park.
about to say Jurassic Park's 92, I think.
Except for Jurassic Park.
That's how much he loves dinosaurs. He made an exception.
I think most boys like dinosaurs. It shouldn't. You shouldn't grow out of it.
And when I
unless
see a
you-
woman who's like
dinosaurs.
into paleontology and shit, I come right away.
unless it's beaten out of you like Chris.
Or you're not on the spectrum.
Well, I
If
bet
you're not on the spectrum after 8 years old, you're like, dinosaurs are kind of gay. And you're like, wait, dinosaurs rule.
And I got news
About
for you.
dinosaurs.
That means you're gay.
Wait, so let me guess too, Chris. You like the duck-billed dinosaur, didn't you? You like the plant eaters.
What the fuck is it called? The Galamus.
The ones that eat the tree stars.
Yeah, the ones that were just every time they show them in a movie, they're just like eating the grass, and then they hear a T-Rex coming, and they're like,
And their heads come up, and they have the fucking backwards horns, dude.
"That's Chris's favorite dinosaur, the Paralophosaurus."
Paralophosaurus. That's exactly what it is.
The fact that
great.
you know that made my pussy dry.
Hell yeah,
I would
dude.
hate if you had a pussy.
Dude, I'd let you hit all the time.
Wait, I was about to
with some
say,
good
why?
friends.
Because look at his face, and then
Wow.
attach a vagina to that face. Like no, to a body with that mustache.
I don't think any of us are
and that
great-looking
hair.
women, to
No,
be honest.
yeah, I
No,
agree.
not a chance.
I don't think.
No, not a
Well,
chance.
I know someone who's not getting pussy when I have one. Just cross yourself off the list.
Yeah, so welcome to Yes Offense, guys. Me, Alex, Tomaselli. We got Matt Lopes, Chris Warren, Cooper Gavin finally on the
What's
fucking
going on?
pod.
What's going on?
Hell yeah. And Chris. Yeah, Chris, yeah, you wouldn't be a cute chick, dude. It's okay. None of us
Who
here,
would be
honestly.
the ugliest chick?
You, here, easily.
It's
no
me?
doubt, no doubt.
But look at that mustache.
No, watch how Sally
look at-
conveniently decides that he's the cutest looking chick. That's what it's gonna come to.
I mean, Chris, look at this schnoz, dude. Look at
Yeah,
it. Look at
that-
this schnoz.
I mean,
look at it. Imagine some.
That's
some
schnoz. If you had some double D's, dude, you could
dude.
get it.
And then, dude, I just imagine me, dude,
It's so
putting a
hard to-
cigarette out on your fucking chest.
Shelly, what are you doing after the podcast, man? What's going on? You got a wig around here?
Whew, I'm steamed up, dude. If these fans weren't going,
Dude, I'm horny as fuck right now.
I know, yo. And that was me
Yeah.
doing stuff.
It doesn't take that much these days.
But yeah, no, it's easy. No, it might honestly be Cooper too, because like,
no, I wouldn't be attractive,
Cooper's
bro.
no.
I wouldn't fuck myself. That's okay.
I have a big forehead,
but-
so it would
It's
not
just-
look
it's
good
just
on a
my
female
size,
figure.
though. That's it.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Dude,
but
as
would
someone who's fucked fat
Would he
women,
have big titties as a big woman, though?
I have big titties now.
he has a bit of now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess, yeah. And
and I
someone
know
who's
that was cringe to say, like it's been done, but he was gonna. Alex
Yeah,
was
and
gonna
I'm
say
gonna
it,
beat him to
so
the
I just had to
punch.
beat him to it. That's
he's
it.
right at it was. And also this, as all three of, including myself, if we all turned into chicks, I think I'd fuck Matt because he's the nicest and he would do the most stuff.
I would be I'd be a very manipulative woman.
Yeah.
100%. I would like cry all the
yeah.
time. Like, anytime I got caught for doing something wrong, I just start crying and gaslight you into thinking you're the one who started the fight, even though it was me and I just lost and couldn't handle it.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
Dude, that is what they do.
No, I would be a great woman.
All women.
All
women.
I'm
are
a
the same.
I'm a
Across the board,
tragic
not one's
man,
different.
but I would be an apex predator of a woman.
Yeah, dude, I would
of
have
what you
You
want
would
now
have
is
made,
just an
you would have made
apex
someone kill themselves in middle school for sure.
I'd have bills
a
paid for.
predator.
Just the-
I'd have all the bills paid for. I'd get my ass eaten regularly.
Oh, and I'd have like an eating disorder because I already kind of have one. I'd be so skinny, dude.
Dude,
That's
You're right.
dope.
I think Chris would be the one.
Chris, they all have eating disorders. I'm just kidding.
They're either too skinny or too fat.
In their own heads. Jesus
That's
Christ.
fucked. That's fucked. Why would you say that, Cooper? Oh my god.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm
Cooper, like, we're all
anti-feminist.
joking around, but like, you know, we
Yeah.
support women.
I always
Jesus.
cross the line. It's my fault.
Yeah. Aren't you the one here with a girlfriend too?
Yeah, I am.
You know,
I'm so
I'm
fucked
gonna
up.
bad, dude.
send your girlfriend this podcast.
She doesn't listen. She won't listen.
I'm so
She's too
lonely.
busy.
That's a good woman, dude, right
Yeah,
there.
she's
She
a good
doesn't
one.
listen to nothing.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm doing
doesn't
this.
listen to
She just
propaganda.
She doesn't listen to propaganda.
She watches Fox and believes it all.
Dude, that's what I want, a woman who doesn't believe anything that's said about me.
Whoa.
What if
Hard to come by.
what if you were like, you got around that you were really good at having sex though?
Well, I don't want her to believe lies either, so
I have faith in you. Yeah, like I want to imagine you having good sex. It's weird.
I'm interested how we're going to get out of this.
Someone's imagining me having sex, and that's more than I normally get, so I appreciate it. That's nice.
It's more your facial expressions. Like that's really
I go stone cold dead eyes.
okay. That's terrifying. See, I don't like that
just
at all.
eye contact the whole time, and just really slow pumps.
See, I don't like it.
No expression in my
What the
face.
fuck?
With that
Slow
mustache?
pump?
This is what it looks like me fucking.
Why is
I wish
only
we
your
had a
top
video.
moving and not your bottom?
Well, because I'm sitting, but the bottom would be moving. But
Can you
at that
imagine just
rate,
fucking flexing at your
yeah,
girl?
she's just. I'm in here, but it's like, you know, you moving your torso doesn't do anything
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
not what you're supposed to use, dude.
That's why the
that's
sex is
hips.
bad. Chris doesn't
Yeah.
know what hip movement is. Chris is paralyzed from the waist down.
He's Stephen Hawking there.
He's moving his shoulders like, you feel that, baby?
Dude, I knew a chick in high school who said that this dude just, when they were gonna have sex, just like stuck it in her and just stayed there.
Soaking, dude, like the Mormons.
Just
Yeah.
stayed, but like and was just like looked at her and she's like, you have to move. And he was like, what? And she's like, yeah, like you
Honestly,
can't just sit here. And he was like,
a good
didn't
soak
understand.
is intimate, and I think it's nice. I'm pro the soak.
soak.
Can you imagine explaining to somebody like, all right, now take it out and then put it back in, and then they don't like they're like, it's in. Why would I move it? It's in.
We're
Mission accomplished.
we're having sex. This is great.
This is the sex. It's
Yeah, 'cause
inside.
you would eventually just go. I'd assume go soft. It eventually just it's like being under a blanket when you're cold, and then you just you squeeze yourself, and all of a sudden you just ease in and you fall asleep.
There's this comedian named Vishnu Vaka who has a joke about elephants and how elephants
name drop.
all they. Oh yeah, he's phenomenal.
Is he
fantastic. He's
black
in New Jersey.
comedian?
No, he's an Indian comic.
okay.
So maybe I don't know.
I didn't know you didn't get from the name, to be honest with you.
And so, like he would just mount elephants, just mount like their females, and then like their dick just goes in and out without them having to.
Oh yeah, it's a machine. Yeah, because they're so
Yeah,
fat
yeah.
and machine. Do you
Right.
wish you had
What?
that?
Why did
It'd
you
be
guys?
nice. I wouldn't complain. I feel like you wouldn't complain either, though. Like if you could just fucking
Nah, dude. I
So it's
definitely
like an
wouldn't.
oil rig that goes on its own.
exactly, yeah. It pumps
It's like
on its own.
It's like the fucking dildo ad you get on top of Pornhub, dude. It's like
Oh yeah, buddy. I know about the porn ads.
Dude, I had to stop watching porn. It's
not
just,
great.
It's
Not
just
doing it for me,
what do
yeah.
you do for fun then, dude?
nothing. I've lost all joy in my life. I can't drink anymore. I can't smoke. I can't watch porn. I basically just sit and stare at the wall and think about my mistakes.
You just did you watch porn to jack off, or did you watch porn?
No, I would watch porn to jack off. I'm not a sociopath sitting there and watching hours of porn with like a flaccid penis.
I know a comic who does that.
Name drop him right now, dude.
yeah, that's honestly like,
He's been on the pod. Let's put it that way.
Like, I guess the closest to that is like I would see like a link on like a Reddit or something and click it. It would technically be porn. I'm like, oh, that's cool, and then get off. But I wasn't like sitting for hours. It was
guys
very
use-
mission based objective.
do you guys use incognito when you look
No.
up porn?
I don't give a
no?
shit.
It's my computer.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
use
get-
my old
I get
college,
that.
theater email because I was on the board of the theater department, and I use their Google account.
That's lit.
And whoever the people are now running that club,
hilarious.
they go on Google and they type it. It's
What's the first search that
pops
comes
out.
up?
That's fucking crazy, dude.
I've been
The skinniest woman.
I have a list of hot women in my notes.
We'll read them to
Or
us.
it'll be like Scarlett Johansson deep fake porn, shit like that.
Oh,
The deep
I don't
fakes
like that
freak
at
me
all.
out.
Yeah,
dude. I
what
don't
do
like
they
that.
do?
What are deep
love
fakes?
it. I love it.
You don't know
That's
the
where,
deep- yeah.
it's where somebody
I don't watch deep fake
pastes
porn, no.
like a celebrity's face on a porn star
You like they
in a video.
mocap it.
That's fucking crazy.
I don't like it at all.
Some of
Some of them are really good.
do look good.
Really?
But it's
Yeah.
still just weird
Yeah.
to me.
I don't like
Yeah, there's a lot
it's
of
not-
porn I don't know about. Apparently,
Dude,
it's fucking nuts.
I'm so like I try not to get anything weird with porn. Like I don't even watch when the sibling porn. I can separate it,
Well,
but I
I
don't
hope
watch
not.
it. No, you know what I mean? Like when it's like
Yeah.
two porn stars, but they're like, "Hey sis, where's the
Yeah.
remote?"
Yeah, the
and
premise,
she's like, "I
yeah.
don't know." And it's like, "Fucking bitch, suck my dick, man. I wanted to watch fucking Power. Now I got nothing else to do." And it's like, the fuck is this?
Porn can take you to some dark places.
Yeah, it can.
I'm
Yeah,
not complaining.
but it also, if you don't know what to do, can like if you don't know how to move your hips, full circle right there.
But no, you don't move your hips during sex. That's
You do.
these Western whores have taught you that that's how sex is done. Don't fall for their whims. Be a man of principles.
Don't move at all.
Don't move at all. Just soak for 20 to 30 minutes.
Do people on the eastern side of like the world like think that they're east, or do they think that they're west?
No, I think they think they're east.
They
Like we
think they're
we're
east.
west.
Yeah.
So like there is an
They've
actual map
established
of the
it, yeah.
No.
like they're the east part
They're the
of
far
the globe.
east. Yeah, far east.
How does that make any fucking sense?
No, anything. There's like an
confident with that?
invisible. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
The globe is a sphere.
There's an
You know, there's no
invisible-
east or west.
Yeah.
There's an invisible line basically drawn
Yes.
at around St.
Prime meridian.
Petersburg in Russia, and everything east of that is the east, and everything west is the western
Yeah.
world.
Okay, but and then where's the other line on the other side that stops it?
China, Japan.
So Japan's the center, not left or right.
No, it's east.
They're east, far east.
I don't get that.
These are these are ambiguous made up terms. So it's
Yeah,
not like
exactly.
there's
Just
a
like saying, I know in America we think that we're the West and they're the East.
No,
but when
'cause
you
we
go
are the
over there,
West.
do we share the same map as them?
yes.
That's fucking stupid.
Wouldn't that be crazy if we showed Matt a Chinese map and there's like different continents he's never seen? It's like, the fuck is that? Yeah. It's
fucking
just,
Journey 2?
it's just Australia. He's just never seen Australia before.
Yeah, Matt. There's an established thing. Just
doesn't make any
the
fucking
languages
sense.
are different. They're also, Matt. I don't know if you know this. Their pussies are the same ways as the women over here too.
Chinese women don't have sideways pussies.
I'm gonna have to do some field research on that one.
That's a
I've
South
done
Park
it,
thing.
and
Nice.
yeah, and it is regular. And also the one I was with was very humorous about that aspect. So I really liked.
You told that bit?
No, she told that bit a lot.
Oh,
It was pretty
okay.
funny.
And you were like, hack.
yeah. No,
That's why I
she
stopped seeing her, dude. She was a hack.
She didn't even do it a lot. She would just like bring it up casually. Like, do you
Constantly.
think it's like it just out of no? She was funny. I liked her. Anyway, I never think about her. Anyway,
I never.
I never think about her.
Sometimes you just stare off into the distance smoking a pipe for another reason.
Dude, that was honestly went to see Bullet Train last night, and then I did that after. Yeah, on a not a clip, but the moon was out.
Did you go to see Bullet Train by yourself?
I did.
You
What's
doing
the
okay,
problem with
bud?
that?
No,
no,
I'm
I don't
not.
think if anybody here would do that, it'd be fucking Chris.
I know,
to
but-
go to a movie
well,
by
all right,
yourself.
so-
You fuck.
Well, I do like going. I don't mind going to the movies by myself. I do, though. There is a part, usually at the beginning or at the end, when you, especially at the end when the lights go on, when you're like,
And you remember you're a loser for doing that.
well, not a loser. You're alone in a
Yeah,
movie
like
theater.
a loser. Sure. It's a thing a loser
Oh
would
yeah,
do.
yeah. I guess the loser of the losers says it's a loser thing.
Nah, dude, I'm a winner.
Real talk.
I put real
I
talk.
don't know what drops are going. Dude, I'm a winner. I sit alone in the dark, keep my shame to myself, dude. Just stare at the ceiling.
I got mad at a couple in front of me because this tall bitch kept getting up for no reason, like getting up to like talk to her boyfriend like above him and like go in his ear, and she kept blocking the Japanese subtitles.
You're like,
pissed
hey,
me off.
unless you're getting up to suck my
Yeah,
dick,
for
why don't
real.
you sit down?
Or at least, yes. Shut the fuck up.
Damn, I'm mad that Cooper's not participating in any of these
It's
conversations.
hard when there's 4 people.
Dude, I'm letting you guys go at it, man.
No,
I
no,
don't know. You
I
guys are being mean to each other.
I think it's good. I think we should bully Cooper out of the podcast. I think that's positive.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say one more word until Cooper says a full sentence.
I'll just me and Sally's podcast. This is actually what I wanted.
Well,
just
we
you
have,
and me.
Well, because we have a lot to talk about too. Because they're gonna have to sit back at one point. So we have to tell them about our night the other night,
Dude, with
fun.
Ramon,
dude. Yo, you guys went to a show out in Jersey. Shout out to Absalom Lounge. It was a good time. It
was a really fun time.
All in all, and then we went to a diner after. And before we went, remember we were walking in. Dude, we were walking in. The hostess, she's a little thicky Latina. Pretty, and something, right?
I don't see race, so I don't know.
Any thoughts on that?
Anyway,
Cooper?
Very good open-minded take like this.
These the next you can figure out she's Latina what I say next, but Chris is looking at the menu on the wall, goes, "What did you say?"
This shit's all in Spanish.
They go, "Ooh, they got potato leeks here." And I turn to him and I go, "They got ass here." Anyway,
I was very excited about the potato leek soup.
Yeah, and yeah. Misogyny aside, we sit down and and this waiter comes over and just his name's Ramon. He starts talking to us.
The best
waiter I've ever had.
Why? What makes him the
Talking to
best?
us like taking your order?
Dude,
or like,
he just looked at he looked at our table and was like, "Yeah, I think these guys would be cool with just some casual racism," and just fucking went for it. And we were sitting there in shock, like, what do we even do right now?
Dude,
that happened to me at a Chili's one time. Like, we said we were in college in a fraternity, and the guy goes, "You must crush puss." And then he went off about China for 20 minutes. Damn. It's fucking crazy.
Hell yeah.
We're just like trying to get Chili's margaritas, dude.
Yeah, did he he just shared with you?
Yeah, way too much.
Yeah. And this
then the manager came over and got involved. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is happening?
Yo, you guys are frat.
Yeah, dude, like, oh,
is he talking about pussy over here again? Jeff, get in the back. The wingdings are under the lamp for 10 fucking minutes.
Well, it was weird with Ramon. He like told me weird stereotypes I had never heard of before. Like he was talking about like this. I've never heard this one before. He was telling me like apparently black people don't tip. Some people think.
What?
That is
You've never heard that?
No.
That's well known. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that at the
You
comedy club.
fucking asshole. This isn't a video podcast. No one can see you laughing.
But he had some real hot
really
takes
did.
on that concept.
Dude, it was too, because he was telling us about the business, and he's like, "Oh, the business is going
diner
down.
business?
I don't know how I'm gonna make money." He was literally like, "It used to be
like
packed
he was
in
about
here."
to
Dude,
like
crying.
lose everything.
Yeah, he was like, "Used to be packed in here every night. I don't know what's happening, guys." He's like, "It's not what it used to be.
Also,
People
just to
don't
be
go
clear,
out
How
anymore."
many people are in
This
this
guy
diner?
did not have an accent, so he's
Yes, he
adding that
did.
in.
He did have an accent. He sounded like this. He sounded like this. And then, so he went from that where he's like, he buttered us up with like, "Yo, this restaurant's going through a rough time. Ergo, I'm having a rough time. I'll be back with your shit." He comes back and he's like, "You guys are cool." He's like, "Not like other tables. Sometimes they come in here, they're rowdy, they're doing." And he's like mumbling, but he says, and then we all catch the one thing where he looks behind him and he goes, They're black. All right, they're black. they're black people. They come in. And he just starts going. Dude, he tells us.
20 minutes.
Dude, didn't take our orders for 10 minutes. We're
just-
sitting there like, dude.
Maybe that's why
Just to be
people aren't
clear,
coming to the restaurant.
No one of all the 6 people at the table, no one said a word.
No one.
So no one like greenlit this. No one asked him a question that led
Well,
into
no
this.
one red-lit it either.
He just went for it.
Dude,
You could've.
there were 3 of us, and me included at one point. One kid got up because he couldn't stop laughing, but everyone had their heads in their laps laughing at one point because it wouldn't end, and we were like, it's also after midnight. We're all trying to order food.
You guys probably left a hefty tip for that man.
We did. I believe we did.
That's fucked, dude. You fucking encourage that behavior.
No, dude, he was just funny. He knew.
do that to every table now.
There was one point where he was talking about like, yeah, the other day had a really ugly woman come in, and he was like, I'm not lying to you, she was big. She was like over 400 pounds.
He was like big.
Yo, what the
Yeah, he called her big. That's Yo, that's so funny they called her big. I just realized.
And then apparently that woman ran out on her tab, and he said he got like the FBI involved.
How did she run? I mean, she walked out on her tab.
She waddled out on her tab.
She mobile scooted out on her tab.
According to him, he called the local police, who then put him in connection with the FBI, and the FBI contacted her, and then she paid her tab, which is a pretty awesome story if it's true.
She must have been like
the
a serial
FBI involved
like
on a 1758 bill.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, it was $60 worth of drinks. He was very specific about the number of money he
was just wild. Dude, he just kept going. And
how many people were in this diner besides you guys?
Not many.
Well, that might be why.
It's like 3 tables.
Yeah. It's also after midnight.
But it was a huge diner. Didn't that seem like massive?
Yes. It was weird and saying it was like a Tony Soprano would come to this diner.
You think that's you think that's a thing that waiters do when there's not a lot of people? They just take more time with each table to make sure.
Well, he definitely was. There's certain waiters, I'm sure you've all been to restaurants that are just characters. He was definitely one of those where, like, if he thinks he can talk to you, he's just gonna because.
And then he was telling us his whole like life story about like what life was like back in Nepal.
He was a doctor, and and all.
Whoa. I relate to the whole like characters at fucking restaurant like where they shouldn't be. Like there was a guy.
That's how you get better tips though.
And me and my high school friends used to go to this McDonald's 2 towns over to us all the time because we knew that there was this guy there, and this guy would always refer to McDonald's as his store. So that we would go through the driveway and he'd be like, "Welcome to my store. What can I get ya?" And like we're like, "No way, this man is a real human being, dude."
That's crazy, dude. That you drove by 2 McDonald's and other stores and restaurants and
you know what?
Well, no, it's Matt. Sometimes they're good characters though, because remember at Andros, I don't want to say her name. Mm-hmm. We have a regular waitress who's delightful.
She's amazing.
She's a character.
Which is why I was weirded out when you were like, "This Rahman guy is the best waiter." I was like, obviously.
It was on an experience level. It's just let's put it this way: like the night was, it was a fun night, but that was like. It made everything worth it in the end.
Oh, and it was just because, like, I also loved how he kept going at the end, and you were getting so visibly mad because it was like 3 a.m. And dude, I am sitting there, tears. I'm trying to hold a clear face. There are literally tears coming out of both of my eyes. I'm just completely straight face shaking, just trying not to laugh as this guy's talking just randomly about like, yes, my father used to beat me, and but he taught me the lesson, like, never loan anyone money. And also, like, you should tip. Like, just all over the place. Like, it was crazy.
Chances he was on drugs or no?
No, I think he's just an old, out-of-touch dude.
Oh,
he's like in his 50s or 60s.
Oh, okay.
I ordered a Reuben, and they come with, what do they come with?
Fries normally?
That was beautiful.
What do they come with?
Thousand Island dressing.
Thousand Island dressing comes with that. I don't have any, so I'm like, hey man, there's no Thousand. Can I get somebody? Goes, oh yeah, I'll bring you some Thousand Island dressing. I'm like, okay. You know what they usually come in, right? Like a little sauce packet. He brings me a soup bowl full of Thousand Island
like
dressing.
A full bottle of Thousand Island dressing.
Full. It goes, here, I hope you have enough sauce. And I go, thanks. And more than enough. And then at the end, I go, hey man, can you just get me a little container to like put some of that sauce in? He goes, no problem. I go to the bathroom. What did he do?
He comes over with like a coffee cup, looks at the Thousand Island dressing, just goes, huh, and like makes an annoyed sigh, and then scoops all like what must have been like a quart of Thousand Island dressing into the coffee cup, closes it. Then Sally put it in the bag wrong, evidently. Sally puts it in the bag where he goes, what do you call it?
He goes, oh, what is this shit? You American boy.
Yeah, you American boy.
And I was like, what? And he, dude, rips my leftovers out of my bag. I thought he was like going to throw them or something. And he just flips the bag out, jams my leftovers in there the like right way, and then puts it on top and rolls it up and hands it to me. And I was like...
white glove service.
It really was, dude. He took me from up here to down, then up again. Like
a whole roller coaster.
He terrified me.
He was a performer,
and then held me tight. Yes, dude, he ruled. It was like literally. We even said he crushed his whole set.
Dude, he was funny. He was
just following the script, dude. They got a script at the beginning of the job.
Anyway, love that man.
Take each customer on an experience.
There's my mom in the background. She doesn't know when to just quit. I know it's her house or whatever, but she just fucking get her own fucking life. Love you, Mom. I guess I got it on the
mic. Dude, Sally loves his mom, dude.
Hell yeah. What?
I like my mom a lot. Nah, zucchini's too healthy for me. Oh, the vanilla frosting.
We'll have
part.
some. Save some. We'll get some after. Definitely keeping this in the pod. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
She's so sweet.
Zucchini muffins with vanilla frosting?
No, not zucchini. Like zucchini. She made zucchini. And she has muffins.
Is your mom like single or like?
Don't stop it.
What's up with that?
You and Lemaire Lee.
No, she's a cute. Looking good.
Nice.
I'm gonna have a couple.
She's dope.
Don't make me edit a name out of the podcast.
Cool. I'm gonna have a couple zucchini muffins.
Okay, you better.
No, chill. All right.
Yeah, all right. That's right. You guys are more welcome to have. They're not zucchini muffins. Anyway.
Well, no,
zucchini muffins exist.
It's a euphemism.
But when she said
that was
frosting in there, I was confused by it.
No, she said
Zucchini, muffins. All right.
She made anyway.
So she has zucchini.
How did she make
muffins
zucchini? She
and
grew
vanilla
zucchini?
frosting.
She
or
chopped
has
it.
zucchini muffins.
She sauteed. I don't know. She did some shit. I don't like zucchini. All right.
Okay.
It's 81 degrees outside.
It's 81 degrees. Do you know where your children are?
Hopefully not in that van that's been cruising around being sighted.
There's a van?
It's a van. It's an unidentified male too, so you know he's not white. Anyway.
Ooh, wow. Sally and Ramen had a lot more in common than I thought earlier.
Hey man, I just read the headlines. Yo, but speaking of waitresses, there used to be this waitress in Denny's in Middletown, and we would go there, and we'd always be high. I was a known weed dealer. Anyway, but I would go there, and she knew, and she would. Whatever we bought, she would charge us kids' meal prices, and we would pay her the real amount for the food. So she got tipped handsomely. But
that's
our
dope.
bill would be like under $10, and she'd get like $20 tips.
That's
It
great.
was
That's
fucking
genius.
awesome.
That's a little smart plan by her, dude. That's an
She
entrepreneur.
ruled. She was an older woman, black woman. She ruled, dude.
Speaking of
These blacks.
Hell yeah, dude.
speaking of
No
Middletown,
one's headphones are on.
I heard
I
it.
didn't hear that at all. Speaking of Middletown, like you live like uncomfortably close to my ex's house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not okay with that at all. I was driving up here. I saw
people
I
are
saw
not
the
okay with
guy
things in their exes. That's weird. Weird.
Why'd you
Oh,
get
you know what?
started
Then
again?
listen,
Why
we're
the
even.
fuck would you?
Then listen, we're even. No, we have. I passed by that Guida's rest the fucking factory.
Oh, you passed it. That's crazy. Sorry, goddamn.
And I was like, I recognize that. It's been years since I've seen that. And then I drove a little bit more. I saw that Dunkin'. That's like had such a long drive through, and I was like,
right by where I live.
oh my god, like my stomach started churning, and like I haven't thought about this at all such a while. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. That's yeah. Well, maybe
It makes me feel bad. Now I know
that's
what it's
weird.
like to be.
It might be weird if you
everybody at this table but Cooper.
yeah, dude. It might be weird if you would go places and your ex just popped up, especially after you broke up and did a bunch of
Yeah, I'm very lucky my ex doesn't do.
Yeah, no, it would be weird.
She doesn't come around no more.
Last time I saw my ex, my girlfriend was having an allergic reaction and looked like a sea monster and didn't even know she was talking to my ex. And that was a few months ago. And that was quite the experience.
That must have been a pretty cool flex on your ex. Like, look who won the breakup.
Yeah,
Me.
I'd rather be with this
bloated bitch.
Yeah, I'd rather
girls
stick an
catching pollen.
EpiPen in this bitch any day.
Cooper gives his girlfriend the allergic reaction
Just to bring-
stop.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
all right, let's leave.
He's like
You
you're.
never talk to my ex.
He's like he's even doing. I'm doing much better even when she's sick in front of you. That'd be hilarious. I don't know. I've never like whatchamacallit ran into like an ex with like other people or anything. You know what I mean? I'm never like I don't really worry about
You think
that.
it's a good idea to date people that live far away?
It depends on if you're both if comfortable with it.
Yeah, it
obviously.
seems like it'd be more difficult.
My
I don't know why
friend
you choose
solely
to do
dates
it.
internationally.
I would actually. Well, I've fell in love with numerous women who live far away, but
Were they
it
real?
doesn't. Yeah, they're no, but like I met them in person, but then they were like
Oh, I see.
Moved away.
They're
or
like, I got 45-minute drive back home and shit like
that's
that.
I mean,
not
that's
far
not
away.
that bad.
Within
You
an
can do
hour
it.
is nothing.
No, but if like you're like seeing a chick in Boston that's like 3 hours away, that would be more challenging.
two is like where it starts to get tricky.
I like
honestly.
driving, and even just an hour is a little too much,
Nah,
especially when
dude, if
I'm
you
doing
love
all of
someone-
it. And she's not doing anything.
If you love
back.
someone and you're within an hour, that's not.
Yeah,
a
I
big
think
deal.
hours very
yeah,
good.
but she would never make that same drive back.
Well, then
to
she
me.
didn't
It's
love you.
always Me.
Yeah.
She didn't love you, and
She
you need to
actually-
get over
she
that.
did. She liked
no,
me
she
much
didn't.
more than I liked her.
Well, it doesn't sound like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she
If
wouldn't
you-
make the drive.
Wow, I
Yeah.
was manipulated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were, dude.
Matt just realized
Oh,
he got
shit.
gaslit.
Where's the sluts button? Where's the
That's fun.
Yeah, Matt, if you drove and if you moved, Matt, for a woman, she should be able to drive for you.
You moved for her?
No, like physically.
Oh, whoa.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
That's right. Me and you were in the same
Yeah,
headspace.
no. What the fuck? He was
I'm
just
saying
being
if
mean.
you drove,
It's just always like there's nothing else about
I'm
me
sorry.
that's fun for you.
you're jolly. I like your
You're
takes
like
on movies.
That's not a
You're
skinny guy term.
jolly. You're always in a sled.
Yes.
You're always in a
I'm
sled.
the fucking. I'm the stereotypical fat guy.
Yeah, but as I've told you before, and I've said this on the pod, I don't really like fat people.
Well, no,
so
because guys, just for the listeners, because this isn't a visual podcast, just so you guys know, like this is a bit like Matt literally weighs 125 pounds.
All right. See, no one listening believes that.
they're like, I can.
They can hear my breathing.
No, Matt has severe body dysmorphia, and we have to stop.
Why does
playing
Matt
into
think
it.
he looks? Why does Matt think he looks 500 pounds?
Dude, there was this kid in our high school that was fat
Sally
that would
keeps
make
telling
fun
me.
of the slightly fatter kid because he had like
That
body
rules.
dysmorphia.
Oh, that's so funny.
And no one had the nerve to tell him, like, bro, you're the same size, you're in the same weight class.
Jesus.
Just a few few Big Macs under.
Well, dude, as someone who did get fatter than I've ever, not like fat, but like fatter than I've ever visually looked now, like a head
You're saying
size.
you're at your fattest?
No, like I could find a
I
picture.
mean, I was
after.
going to say
What was
something,
your?
but I'm glad someone brought
What
it
did you
up.
top out at?
You've seen pictures of me over the years.
Yeah.
There's like fluctuation, but there's been a time before I did stand up when I was like my cheeks were like out. They were fat, and you don't notice it until someone straight up humiliates you.
I got the same thing. Like I had put on probably like 30, 40 pounds in a course of like a year. And I still, in my mind, I was still the same weight I was before until someone pointed it out. And it was devastating. But then I looked at a picture of myself, and all of a sudden I could see it. It was like I'd been
yeah.
unlocked.
No, for
so I've
real.
been looking at a picture of myself already, and I was like, yeah, same size.
It's not even your mind
It's 'cause
playing
you don't-
tricks on.
yeah,
Yeah, you just don't
you just
see
don't
it.
see the
Because it's so
change.
incremental
Yeah,
over time.
exactly, dude. I've looked back on some and it's just like wow, dude. I went to Wendy's every day for a long time.
That'll
Same,
do it.
dude. Yeah. I went to Velvet, and like 3 comics were like, "You've gained a lot of weight." At this, like in the matter of like 5 minutes, they all came
dude.
up to me. And I was like, "Really?" Like I always knew that I was big, but I didn't think that I was still like gaining so
Yeah,
much.
and then Matt ate
yeah,
those
and then-
comics in retaliation to absorb their
And now
power.
I'm 750 pounds instead of 4.
I haven't even lost that much weight, and some people that I know from like home are like, "Oh wow, you've lost a lot of weight." I'm like, dude, I must have been fucking big last year, man. Because like I'm still
You've
not
lost
small.
weight since I've seen you.
Yeah, I'm trying not to snack as much, but I'm kind of falling back into that little fucking rabbit hole.
Well, we can tell.
Thanks, appreciate it. I know.
This is so fucking. This is horrible.
Yeah, that Hawaiian shirt's
this is
really.
now
The Hawaiian
body
shirt, yeah, it's
shaming
getting a little
podcast.
tight. What's up with
As
the
the
backpack? I already
skinniest
see the
person
tits.
here, I've won.
I was gonna say, you gaining 30 or 40 pounds in a year, like that must have really showed.
Well, I used to be like 190.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm down to probably like 135, 140
I was
now.
gonna say, yeah. Jesus Christ, I couldn't imagine
You
190.
could still
man.
gain some
Fucking
weight.
fat.
Oh,
Albert
yeah, no,
over
I have
here.
like genuinely some anorexia going on. I'm powering through it though. We're trying.
I've been eating more
Happens.
vegetables than I've ever eaten in my life, so that's why I look
Can't relate.
so cute.
Dude, kale's not that bad. I've been eating a lot of kale recently. I throw it in ramen,
Kale's great.
Yeah.
Kale is great.
saute it a little bit every once in a while.
I'm doing
You know
a
what I
lot
mean?
of
Not bad.
salads. I eat 2 chicken Caesar salads a day. It's fantastic.
That's
I think we should go around the room and each describe our diet with times, and I think the
hell
listeners
yeah. The
would really
listeners
enjoy
love
that.
it, dude. You know what, dude? Their diets suck.
Sometimes I like to eat a live turtle. That's usually what I do for lunch. I go out to the pond. I get like a little boxer turtle, and I name it, and I become its friend. And then
Makes
after
it
like a
taste better.
week, you just want to throw it right into boiling water. Boil it on.
Sneak attack it.
Sneak attack it.
You kiss it first too.
You give it a little kiss. Like, goodbye, Reginald. And then throw him into
There's this book called The Troop, and it's about these this Boy Scout troop that is on an island, and this like unknown horror happens to them. But I don't want to get in.
They got molested?
No, it's just it's like it's a horror book, but it's rules. But there's a time they're stranded for a while, so they have to like eat, and they find a turtle or a tortoise, and they kill it. But they're like it's a tortoise, and they can't like get its head, so it takes them like a while to kill it. And it's so brutal to read. It made me cry. Anyway,
That really brought up the mood of the podcast. I think that's...
I'm going to get a tattoo.
oh yeah, what's your tattoo of? Is it of that fucking gay ass bird from Jurassic Park?
No, that's going to be one of them. But right now, the first one that I'm getting is this really cool dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's sick. Let me show. It's really it's very
Let me ask,
intricate.
where are you gonna put it?
What does it matter, bro?
Face
well,
tattoo.
I'm just saying because. All right,
Look at that dog.
all right. That's a cute dog.
It's
How
funny
thin
as
are the
fuck.
lines gonna be though? Like,
I hope that it's just as thin as those. As I want it. I want it
So where
to
are you
size.
getting it?
I'm putting it right on my forearm.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say,
Is it gonna be about that size?
I would like it to be.
Okay.
That's not bad, right?
I mean, I don't think you should. As someone who cares about you, I don't think you should get that tattoo. But
same. It's a lame tattoo.
That's so much different than what
really
you've
bad
been
tattoo,
saying
guys.
to me.
Or no, I
about
think
it.
it's hilarious. Like as a comic, I think it's hilarious. But as your actual friend, I
What's
think
the
you're going to
problem?
regret it in like
It's a lame
10
tattoo.
I can
years.
always get it removed.
If people, you can tell when someone got a tattoo removed.
At least
Yeah.
you're getting it somewhere
you
where
can make it into something
it'll-
sicker long term. Have it be like the
Yeah.
face.
I
Have 'em
could.
hide it.
Also, for those of you who didn't see the tattoo, it is a dog with a
dog.
swastika on its collar, which is pretty intense.
There's no swastika.
There's no swap. Does it have any significance, or you're just like
It's my favorite meme right now.
it's a meme?
Okay.
Yeah, and you don't hear this and think maybe I don't want this on my body for the
I
rest
think
of
as
my
a
life.
funny person, I feel like I'm gonna be funny for my whole life, or at least gonna get funnier than what I am now, and that's just gonna be my whole existence. Then I think it's okay.
So, do you know what the dog? You know what the pedophile's dog in Family Guy looks like?
No. Yeah,
All right. Well, if you keep eating and get that tattoo, that's what that dog's gonna look like eventually. So.
I'm not gonna keep eating. I plan on stopping indefinitely.
Forever.
entirely.
I'm gonna get this tattoo and die. Thank
I'm
you.
gonna tie fucking meat to a string, eat it, and just pull it out, and just keep eating that over and over again. Like I'm fucking like a tapeworm. They're trying to fucking coerce the tapeworm out of my body.
Dude, some dumb.
You should get a tapeworm, Matt.
Small
That's what you
light.
should do.
I've
That's what
considered
models
it.
do. I
I've
think you
considered
could get
it.
real skinny.
I've considered it.
I could
You never
get you a
considered
tapeworm.
just.
But then I feel like I would love
Dude.
that tapeworm. Like I would.
Yeah, be your friend.
I want to eat more.
You never considered just exercise. Just basic
No
exercise.
No, I've tried, but that's the one that doesn't work for me. Like I find it
Hold
much
on.
easier to
The
stick
one
to
tried and
diets.
true thing doesn't work for me, guys.
I
Guys,
stick better
eating
to
less
diets
and
than I
working
do
out,
working out.
just isn't for me.
I've done much better with dieting than I have with working out, which is why I feel like I'm just going to keep dieting until I get it to work.
How many days clean from milkshakes are you?
Long
The
weeks.
strawberry frosty's
Weeks.
gotten me the last few fucking days. Did you have the strawberry frosty? Mad
Don't
fucking
bring
good.
that. Why
No,
would
I
you
wouldn't.
bring that up, dude?
Sorry.
You
Fucking
really
mango.
like
I'm
you
sorry.
want people
Yet
to.
last night.
I had wow. See, I didn't. It's
Drew it
not
out,
my
Alex.
fault.
That
Not
was
my
good,
fault.
Cooper. You drew it out.
You're supposed to
I-
call before you use
said
that.
weeks.
You should have
I
called
forgot.
me. I would have come.
I
I would have
coerced
dropped
it out.
whatever I
It
was
was
doing.
such a mindless thing. It was like 1 a.m. I was
That's
sleeping.
your addiction speaking, man.
I was I slept, drove to McDonald's, and slept, ate a McFlip.
Speaking of McDonald's, Matt, you might
Speaking of McDonald's, you're gonna love this.
Matt, a man allegedly
Jersey Mike's
called
today.
911 over called McDonald's fries and got arrested in connection with a murder.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's what made him fucking.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I thought you would relate to him.
No,
you
I
know,
don't
think
said
if you
about the
were-
cold
I don't do
McDonald's.
fat
connected with a
people
murder.
shit except for eat. That's it.
He got mad about the cold McDonald. You wouldn't get mad about cold McDonald fries?
No, I love those.
That's like a roll of the dice, though.
That's
You're expecting it one or two
you're
out of
half
5 times.
expecting it. It's a fucking toss up. I don't get mad. Like I don't get mad about food. I eat. That's the problem.
I will flirt with McDonald's
I eat
ladies for
everything.
hot fries, though. Like, they'll let me wait at night. Sometimes I come back from a mic, I like flirt with the toothless lady at my McDonald's near me. And she'll give me up the fresh fries.
I was say because
Chris Warren just looked at my tits when I said that, dude. He got over. He's like, "Oh yeah, he stopped for fries."
I was say that what you said. I was going to say, how do you flirt with them? Because the ones I have to flirt with, I have to be like, "Damn girl, you looking fine as fuck." Trying to
I
swallow
say you're
blood out.
presentable, and that's all they kind of want
What
to
does
hear.
that mean?
They're Chinese.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. See, Chris, I baited you with that. It's a Chinese-owned Wendy's. Anyway, so a guy got arrested with a murder.
All right. Instead of let's stop talking about my size and like my weight.
I was gonna say you guys
And
attacked him
instead,
for
let's
a while.
talk about how bland of an identity Alex is.
Oh yeah,
Like a cardboard cutout of a human being. Like if you just took Legion of Skanks
Yeah.
and Hometown compilations with a love for Marvel movies and made it a person, that would
Everything
be
Alex
Alex
is stopped
Tomaselli.
being
yeah,
cool
dude.
10 years ago.
hey man, I'm cool with that. I'm me. You guys still haven't figured out your sad lives yet.
You're right. I don't have a style comedically yet.
You
To
have
be fair, this is
nothing.
coming from a guy with no bed frame over
Hey,
here.
dude. I've had sex with multiple women.
I
Multiple
cannot
women.
believe
and
you,
they're
Cole.
and you'd
That's
be
crazy.
surprised how cute they are.
I'm sure,
you.
dude. I'm
Women
sure.
love broken boys.
Yeah. But
You'd
still,
be shocked if I showed you them. You'd be like, "There's no way," and I'd be like, "They're insane."
they come in here
Me and
had
Alex
sex with them
both
out
have
to the
broken
floor.
On the
bed
floor.
frames, but for
Fucking
different
We
reasons.
start on the
crazy.
couch, and then we go to the
Well, that's
mattress.
a wide couch. You can. That's a good hookup couch
Yeah.
for sure.
Alex's bed is on the floor because he fucks women on it. My bed's on the floor because I broke my bed frame.
You did that to yourself, dude.
Sally, how could you say that to him? Did we just
Alex
talk
fucks
about how
women.
we're moving
Matt
on
fucks
from this
himself.
way?
Yeah, man, I did. Dude, I'm first of all legit in a transitionary period in my life. Number one.
I'm so excited for you to be a woman.
Number two.
We talked about this earlier, dude. I'm gonna bang you so hard.
Dude, yeah.
I know, dude.
Full circle.
I would be the cutest woman out of you guys. I'm sorry.
I just like how anything you bring up, Sally magically, logically
out of
just
you
finds,
four, yeah.
finds his way to the
Out of
top
us
of the
four.
ranking.
To be real,
listen,
I'll put in effort that you won't put in. That's definitely true.
maybe.
Sorry.
I don't know, man. Hold on. My
I
mom
almost
is
promise
literally
you.
what? What? Ma? It's a fucking podcast.
What's out the window?
More
Oh my,
squirrels?
there's turkeys in the backyard.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thanks, Ma.
Do you guys have a lot of turkeys around here? We have way too many turkeys. They're
deer,
invasive.
everything. You think I don't put in effort?
I'm not saying no.
you
I'm
think
saying if I was a girl, I would put in more effort.
Tell him about the other night, Chris. Tell him about the text you read.
Well, you have like a dentist system
Oh,
going.
I remember.
Clearly.
Yeah, Sally was he was trying to trim his nose hair, and his nose hair trimmer broke, and he started crying because he's like, I couldn't even get my eyebrows done. Now I can't trim my nose hair.
No, all right, you guys, listen. You
you're
said
putting in-
My
listen,
manicurist quit.
You guys
Sally
have,
would
you
put it
guys
in
have,
his
confused
you
with
guys
what
have
effort
struck
I'm
a lot
talking
of
about.
nerves, but if you come at my eyebrows, dude, if you try to come at the brows,
Do you manicure those?
I have. Listen, you could cut glass with these brows. Okay, don't even try.
You have a
to
Are they
insult-
trimmed
you
or
have a pretty
those
good like,
natural?
beard and everything.
They are trimmed by my barber. Yes.
Okay.
And
I
they're
like how
great.
you'd be like, by a man who
By a
does
man.
men's eyebrows.
Dude, they're great.
Yeah.
Dude, I get stopped by groups of Puerto Rican women in the wild all the time. I shit you not. They're like,
You're
excuse
not-
me.
No, Sally, that's you being robbed.
Yeah, you know what? They do that.
You also have like great ears. You have great like
thanks,
hair.
dude. Oh, man, wow.
I think your nose is just too big and your
It
lips
is.
go too much in, and
All
that's
right,
It would
okay.
be very.
You're creating a monster.
No,
You have
yeah,
no
dude.
idea
He's not
overall.
wrong. I'm cool with
telling
this
him, but he's
criticism.
also like you know.
I don't think I'm that attractive in my to myself.
You,
I think
you
the way
say
you
a lot
act-
of things that would imply the opposite.
I know, but because like you, Chris, I'm good at lying in certain areas. Anyway,
I'm the most honest person you've ever met.
all right. Okay. There's no unreal talk, but what was the other one? There's there's not another one. I already did it.
Oh, okay, I missed it.
You already.
Now I'm just gonna hold my headphones like this. And
Nice
guys-
toes too, Thomas Ellie.
I know. Honestly, guys, crazy, dude. Honestly,
Matt's
caught me at a good
trying
time,
to fuck,
dude. I got a pedicure yesterday for the first time. Yeah.
Toes are too long. If you were a woman, I would not.
Yeah, no,
fuck
they're
you
not.
because of those toes.
For men, feet, they're all right, but yeah.
Yeah, they're
I got
great
a
for
pedicure
men.
You should
yesterday,
go
yeah.
around the room and review.
How much did that cost?
$38, and then I gave a $10 tip.
With tip, all right.
So I give $50.
That's class act.
And it was really nice. Honestly, I really liked it.
I want
My
people
friend,
touching my
she wanted
feet.
to go, and she dragged me along, and she's like, "Do you want to get one?" And I was like, "What? Like I'm not getting my nails painted." And she's like, "No, it's like they fix your feet." And I was like, "Callus removal? Hell yeah!"
My feet are destroyed. I would never visit that upon
Dude, they love
someone.
me, dude. They love me.
They love me.
She didn't like. Honestly, the woman was very dismissive with my feet and stuff, and I think she was at the end of her shift, but she did her job.
She wasn't into your feet?
I didn't expect her to be. She didn't speak English or anything.
Oh, yeah, I figured.
A lot of Chinese women talk.
A lot of
on
those
this
are
podcast.
trafficking rings, just saying. Especially in Boston.
Oh yeah, you think so?
No, that's legitimate. Yeah, no, that's not a thing.
They know they can leave. All right.
I don't. Yeah, that's true.
Sully sounds like he's about to justify some future actions.
Jesus.
I'm just saying,
Jesus Christ.
don't pull on any levers in this basement. All right. There's no levers.
The bathtub in there is a little eerie. I
don't like
before.
that bathtub.
That's a scary bathroom location.
One of the on the floor mattress ladies used to want to take a bath in that bathtub, and it was a big turnoff for me because I was like, that bathtub, no.
It was a turnoff that a woman wanted to take a bath.
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah, because it's like I don't want to bathe with someone.
Oh, she wanted you in the bath.
She wanted to take a bath together. Yeah, I was like, I don't want to take a bath.
No.
Chris, look at Chris. You're intrigued. I see it in your face.
Oh no, I zoned out about how nice it would be to just bathe with a woman. Not even like a sexual way. It'd just be nice to have that intimacy.
Swim with someone.
I wouldn't mind it, but I didn't. Yeah, it wasn't that type of. I was like, I really don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to bathe with you. And
just help wash her hair. Tell her she's pretty.
See, that stuff's all overhyped. Once you do it in real life, it's like, this is, I want my own shower.
You know, Chris, I see what you're saying. You know what I just realized? I didn't love that girl.
That's
and
the
I already
problem.
knew that, but now I'm just saying it
And
out
that's why
loud.
when she was taking a bath, you walked in, you're like, hey, babe, want to see a prank? And then you peed on her face while she was trapped there.
she
She kept
peed
going under the water and
was
then
saying-
coming up for her and you pee on her face again.
Yeah,
It was pretty
exactly.
cool. I remember you sent me the TikTok. You're like, should I post this? And I was like, I don't know, man. It might go against the guidelines.
Yeah, dude. That's me.
I've never been with a woman that I didn't love.
Oh, that's cute.
That's mad romantic.
But, well,
man.
we
That's
already
mad
established that one of them didn't love you. She wouldn't even drive to your fucking house. So
Hey, man, that's not what he was
She's
talking
never
about.
drove to your house?
She's the one that got upset when I broke up with her, though.
Because she wanted to control you more.
hey, man,
You
dude,
breaking free.
dude. I
Oh shit!
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like losing your apartment.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
It is like that, dude.
Yeah, it's like
Dude, you can literally get broken up with someone because they want to have kids and get married, and then a year later they'll just start doing stand-up. So don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
Oh,
Wow, that was a
fuck.
really weird example.
That seems like a very
Yeah.
some sort of help.
That's really
Hey
out of
man,
nowhere.
hey dude. I mean, in a whole year you could have a kid and get married, but you know,
I
if you're
did.
wasting your
Part
time
of-
doing other things,
part of
that
the
doesn't
reason-
happen, and you're getting older, so it's fine.
Part of the
But us
reason-
as men, we don't have to worry about that.
No, I'm so scared for being over
don't care.
30.
I don't care.
How old are
I'm
you?
terrified.
I'm 30.
I'm 28.
I'm
You got a
30.
little time.
Sally's already dead. That's why he doesn't care.
Yeah, that
Fuck
is
these
crazy.
Shit,
man.
dude. I'm crushing it, dude. You can
Cooper,
look at
how
me.
old are you?
I look younger than
I'm
you,
20.
Chris.
I just turned 25.
What would be mean?
All right, I'm 23.
All
I
right.
smoked
Did young-
crack,
did young
okay? I'm
bloods
not
do
dealing
so at
with
home?
One at a time.
You smoked crack?
What am I doing? Hanging out with a bunch of old ass people, bro.
How old are you?
23.
Yeah, you look the oldest.
No, but in Matt years, he's like 45. There's not much time.
Oh my
And
god.
I mean,
Dude, they're going after Matt. Dude,
I love Matt, but Matt, anyone who we hang, if anyone's like, can you believe he's 23? That's a big thing.
Yeah.
They worry about you. I'm touching your shoulder for the
Let's all
audience.
touch Matt. Let's show him we love him.
You can tell by your social media posts you're young. You got
Yeah?
yeah,
The energy?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you got the young person energy. These old heads don't know.
But looking like an older person with young person energy is
Smart.
also like
Yeah.
I don't know if it's smart because would it also kind
Women
of be
like it. Women like it.
Do you think that, but younger kids that like, because you know, how, like, and I know you're not supposed to.
You're not
want
gonna win the younger kids over.
You're right? Yeah,
No.
they're gonna be like, "What's up with this weird
All right.
old dude acting like us?"
I mean, you already have. You could if you're going for the pedophile look, you're there. You could do it.
I don't think I'm there.
Collared shirt.
No, you
New
don't have-
Balance. Balances with white
If
socks?
anybody's a pedophile in this, looks like a pedophile in this room. It's not me.
I mean, he's looking at you.
Why
so
are you looking at me?
Because I don't want to look at Chris.
I was like, there's something else going on here. You loons. No.
Just call us a loon.
You're worried about the. I do.
Well, that's an over 30.
I call.
thing, so.
Yeah, dude. Loons.
What the fuck?
That's
What's
what
up with
those
this
old people say.
1980s
You should
shit?
hear the other words he still thinks it's okay to say. Take him around Bridgeport. He gets some interesting language.
They're animal. No, I'm just kidding.
He's blind.
Hell, you know the fucking button. That was Chris who pressed the button too. Hell yeah.
This isn't his first rodeo.
Yeah, man. I know. Honestly, for all the trouble, most people, when you say I'm going to Bridgeport tonight,
No.
everyone's like, "Bring a gun."
No,
I've never had a problem. with
Bridgeport's fine because like living in that
great.
area, I've lived in that area for like 4
great.
years, and it's just like people say whatever, but it's like if you mind your business, no one bothers you.
It's usually how it
like
is
all
anywhere,
of the crime or any of the violence, which that exists there, it's all between people that know each other and it's over specific things. There's not like random carjackings and muggings.
Yeah,
like I
for
mean,
real.
that stuff does happen, like it happens, but it's not like a common occurrence.
No, exactly.
2 nights ago, I did almost get my phone stolen. There was a woman who got mugged across the street from the club,
Nice.
and she was like, "I just got mugged. Somebody call 911." And she made eye contact with me, and I was like, "Fuck!" So I tried to walk back into the club to pretend that I was doing something else, and she followed me into the club, and she was like, "Sir, can you call 911, please?" And I was like, "Fine," because I didn't want to look like a racist. And so I called 911, and the 911 was like, "Where's the lady? Can you get the lady on the phone?" And I was like, "Your name is Michelle, right? Michelle, can you come talk to the 911 operator?" And she took my phone, and then she saw the lady that stole the shit from her, and she started running after her with my phone in
Nice.
hand. And then I was running after her like, "Michelle, you have my phone still."
Double mugging, dude.
Damn, dude.
And then I was walking back, and people on that green were like, "Dude, you got to be more careful around here." I was like, "I guess I'm just too good of a person."
No, that's a silly misunderstanding. But yeah, I wouldn't hand anyone my phone nowadays unless I was.
I would give someone the shirt off my back because that's just the kind of guy I am.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, you think so?
Sally just gave me such a look of contempt.
You think so, huh?
I feel like Caselli has this vision of me in his mind that I'm some sort of like Machiavellian evil demon person. And I think it's purely
You guys
because
are
I'm
saying a lot of
Jewish.
big words that I don't
Okay.
understand.
I revert. Yes, it is that. No, because I know how you really. I know who you
Machiavelli,
really
I
are,
know
Chris.
who you really are.
He painted the shit on the top of the subway, right?
Yes.
The top of the
Top
subway.
of the subway.
The Grand Central.
No, Machiavelli was not.
You're an idiot.
A painter.
Palestinian thing, the roof.
That's Michelangelo. It's the Sistine Chapel.
Yes.
I think there's multiple painted roofs.
Yes, and it's also Grand Central was not painted by a fucking Renaissance artist.
Okay.
I don't even know if Machiavelli is that. It's just
No, Machiavelli is a philosopher and social commentator
right.
from the Renaissance that wrote a book
Oh,
called.
so I'm still that. I was
wrote
right.
a book called The Prince to advise
I knew that.
political leaders.
I knew he did.
to
I
be
knew he wrote The
cutthroat.
Prince.
Yeah.
I just didn't. I know. Anyway, good. You learning shit, Matt?
Guys, this is now a history podcast. Send in your questions.
I hear you saying all these big names, and I'm like, I'm so disinterested. I'm not paying attention. That's how it was in school, and that's how I am now. You can't tell me what Machiavelli is and me be like, oh, cool. Like, I don't fucking...
You know
that's
Machiavelli was also a Pokemon, right?
That's not true. I know all the Pokemon.
I know all the books.
Is this a new edition coming out soon?
Michelangelo evolves into Machiavelli.
You got it, dude.
And then he evolves into a Ninja Turtle.
That's the one with
Fuck yeah,
four
dude.
arms, right?
Yeah.
The fighter one?
Oh, four-armed
The
what?
champ. All right.
He couldn't let it go that he know. He couldn't have the audience think he didn't know a Pokemon.
I was trying to joke.
I mean, they're all
He's
behind
back
you.
you. Four-man shoe.
Gen 2's the best. Hey.
Manchamp. Machamp.
The champ.
I like the Bruce
Hitmonlee
Lee.
or Hitmontop?
Hitmon.
I like
Hitmonchamp.
Meowth.
Yeah. What?
Like Meowth.
Yeah, Jew cat.
You would like Meowth.
He's a cat who just wants to collect gold coins, dude. Is my idol.
Psyduck is actually my favorite.
I'm a big fan of Cyndaquil and Whooper.
Psyduck because he's always, he's just doing his own thing. But when people fuck with him, he lets off.
Yeah.
Is that how you see yourself?
I really do.
You see yourself as Psyduck?
I do. I love Psyduck.
I don't-
If I
I
could
don't
get a
know almost any
lame-ass
Pokemon.
tattoo, it'd be of Psyduck. What was your Pokemon tattoo?
I like
be?
how Sully picked the
I'm gonna get
Pokemon
one
with like
of
a
those,
sub
too.
20 IQ.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah,
he
dude, he's
rules.
fucking-
Psyduck rules. He's asleep. He's slept on, and he's one of the only ones who does what he fucking wants.
You're right. That is
They let him
correct.
out every time they threw him out. They'd be like Psyduck. He would like sit down and be like, "I'm not doing this."
I have a cool Pokemon tattoo idea where it's like a Pokeball, but it's made out of like the dinosaur amber with the mosquito in it from Jurassic Park.
Oh God.
If you can imagine what that would look like together, like it's a Pokeball shaped amber with a mosquito in it.
Yes.
Like I feel like that'd be
But what kind of Pokemon would it be in there?
There's a mosquito in there.
Oh, but
It's in a shape. It's at a Pokeball.
Sally, is this
that's
what
made
it
out of amber.
feels like to be a parent right now?
I never want to be a parent, so I don't know.
Yeah, same here, dude. That's the reason one of the reasons I left. She was like, "We have to have kids by 27," and I was 22, and I was like, "No."
Yeah, no, I'm not having no. Any girl who puts
Even
a
though it
limit
was
on
5
that
years
shit's an
down the
idiot.
line, I was like,
no.
"I'm sorry."
Well, unfortunately, they have a biological limit of it.
Well, they better.
Well, that's their fault for being women.
Just putting that out
it's
there.
like
Don't put that on me.
but the
Local
whole thing.
feminist Cooper.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
I didn't make up for earlier.
I know that.
This is
but
a red-pilled podcast, dude.
my
So
whole
men's
thing,
rights.
My whole thing with women who do that, and they're like, "Well, I only have this amount of time." It's like,
We can adopt.
no, not only that. It's like,
Freeze 'em.
okay, so what in your personality has not allowed you to find a dude in this amount of time? Because if you're now grasping it straight, it's like, what the
Well, I mean,
So-
just to play devil's.
I'm just saying, bro. If you wanted to have a kid so bad, you would have been better mother material sooner.
Well, not
No,
even-
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Just play devil's advocate.
Of course, that's all you ever do.
That's all I ever do.
That's all you ever do.
I feel like-
except for me when other people aren't around. It's fine.
It's
fine. You're here now.
Devil's advocate take.
I play devil's advocate for you when you're not around.
You
You're just
better.
not there to hear it.
I know. I
The
hope
same
so.
treatment I give you, I give everyone.
You better,
Okay,
you better.
I'm an equal opportunity employer.
That sounds right.
It's a real talk.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, I think it's just like, and I don't even think this is necessarily about like women wanting to have kids. I think in life in general, Like a lot of people, especially in your 20s, just are like kind of going from thing to thing and not thinking. And then all of a sudden, like this happened to me recently. Like I woke up and I'm like, oh, I'm 28. Like I got to figure certain stuff out that I just didn't bother to think about till now. And now there are certain like clocks there. Obviously not to have a kid for me, but like other clocks is like, oh, I kind of have to make a decision now. And like the options are not what they once were.
Well, you could also, you'll be all right. Trust me.
Is there a problem with adoption for you?
I just don't want kids.
No, I don't want kids either.
What's the problem?
Finding a woman who doesn't want kids. And a lot of women have gotten married at this point that I would have liked to marry.
You're not that old, man.
That you would have. You do realize that like people get divorced and stuff too.
You will have that second wave.
Second marriage. I also don't believe in divorce. It's a pact with God. And here's what I'm going to tell my future wife. Listen, we can do this. I love you. If you ever think about leaving me or cheat on me, I'm going to take a shotgun and I'm going to blow your brains out and I'm going to kill our kids and then I'm going to kill myself. Because you broke your pact with God.
Damn! I don't like religious people at all. I'm sorry.
So I don't believe in divorce. So
the pact with
I'm not
God.
Dating a loser, a quitter. Dude,
I've dated.
I tell my mom every day, loser. She got a divorce.
On Facebook, I saw this there's a post that religious people love repeat. It's like, there's a lot of people who don't believe in God, and I have a feeling that God's going to show them who he really is very soon. And I'm like, is that a fucking threat? Like, I feel like that's a threat. But also the photo has like a picture of Snoopy on it and a Bitmoji on it. And I'm like, I don't get that.
Christian Facebook is the craziest thing on the planet.
It's so nuts, crazy. Dude. Like, how am I supposed to feel threatened by Snoopy, dude?
Dude, they're all prepping for the apocalypse, dude. They're like, it's coming. And God, you guys hate God.
The second coming, the blue beams of light are on their way, dude.
Yeah,
dude. They're just downloading right now. They're fucking charging up.
It's not though. We haven't even had the Messiah arrive.
That is true. We're waiting for the true Son of God.
Facts out here, everybody. If you've ever
not this Jesus guy.
If you ever read your Old Testament, which describes
yours, because it's yours.
Yours. It's yours. If you read the Old Testament that describes what the Messiah for the people of Israel will be, which Jesus is supposedly. He doesn't do any of the things that the Messiah was supposed to do, so by the own logic, he can't be the Messiah. You let the Romans trick you into being pagans and praying to saints, which are all just ancient Roman gods redressed, and you're fools.
I always thought praying to saints was mad weird.
Yeah, and Hashem will have vengeance on you in the day of reckoning.
I always thought praying to saints was weird because it felt like you were praying to another god.
No, I mean, that's honestly why they slipped it in, is to get different pagan groups to convert. So, like, they take your local god and make it a saint so you'd come be a Christian.
That's what Christmas is and everything. Yeah. Winter solstice, all that shit. It's smart. It's great rebranding.
Yeah, they tried to take it over from the Romans because they had the big Saturnalia festival that would be in the middle of December, and they wanted to get people to stop celebrating that, so that's why they started.
Are you all nerds? Are all of you guys, like, fucking...
You said, hold on, this is coming from a man who wants to get a Jurassic Park Pokemon crossover tattoo.
Yeah.
No, but that's you guys are nerds in a different
way.
We're
the nerd in reality.
Yeah, reality nerds, dude.
Like,
what the fuck?
Are we smart?
Yes. Yeah. Have we ever read a book? Yes.
Yes.
And sorry, one of those books wasn't. Oh yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't think reading is necessarily necessary.
Sorry, the only books we don't read are Rachel's Ray's top picks of the year. All right.
You think fat people read cooking books, dude?
I just look at the pictures.
You just drool over the photo.
Really? How many more layers of cheese? Oh wow! Oh, it's a fountain. Oh, there's a fountain. Oh, cheese.
Oh my god,
that's fucking.
Took me a lot to get that one out too. I just kept
you started like 7 times. I was hoping that was going to continue, and then I was going to make so much fun of you for it if you didn't get it out.
It was making me laugh. I was doing. I was like, man, I really having trouble getting a word in.
So we'd all be surprised if I wasn't the first one to die at this table.
Not at all.
Oh, no, I'm definitely going to be the first one to die.
So you think you're the one?
For health reasons, yes.
Yeah, for health reasons, I'm just going to end up relapsing one day and dying.
Oh, okay, but health reasons aside, who do you think is going to be the first one to go?
Me dying, way I would go, and it would be like an aneurysm, like I'm in line somewhere, and I'm like, this is fucking.
That's actually really funny, dude. That's so good.
I'm trying to do a bit on it.
That's great.
I like that.
That's really good.
I actually can see. I can see that. Like blood just starts coming out of your eye, and you're just shaking.
Yo, I'm at an open mic, and someone's just like, I know he hasn't been in office a while, but man, that Donald Trump, and I'm just like, oh, just dying.
Loudest screaming.
just dying from a heart attack, dude.
How do you, okay, so heart attack or stroke from anger?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, how do you think you're going, Matt? We're going to go around the table.
I don't have diabetes, which like surprises a lot of people, but I feel like it might be like a heart attack or a clogged arteries thing. I love peanut butter.
Okay.
I eat peanut butter
you.
by the jar and shit. So I feel like it's going to definitely might be a factor.
It's definitely like
Mental health.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, it's mental health.
And it's drugs, and it's a combo.
What'll happen is if I ever relapse, it'll get me sad enough and in a dark enough headspace that after a month, I'll kill myself.
It's also like a very like a bad woman who you think's great, and she just says something like kind of rude to you, and you're having already a bad day and drugs. And you got a gun. There you go.
You described many days of my life.
But that's what I'm saying.
Cooper, how
many
would you
days
go?
with
I
many
know. I've been
different
told him to die young though from multiple people, which is fantastic. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
not-
out of what? From what?
no clue.
You're like a fucking.
I'm a wild card.
Yeah,
it
I
might
don't know.
go down
I
many ways.
can't tell.
No,
It's-
I honestly see Cooper like trying to. Okay, so there's like a crazy guy at a bar. And he's freaking out, and Cooper's like, "Oh, I should go calm down." Everyone's like, "Cooper, like, stay." He's crazy. Like, "No, man, I'm trying to help him out." And Cooper's like genuinely trying to help like the schizophrenic drunk guy at the bar and gets stabbed to death trying to do the right thing, but like in a dumb way.
I was thinking Cooper's like
That might be a good way.
surrounded by his like wife, family, kids. They're all having a good day on the patio, and they're like, "We're gonna go inside." He's like, "I'm just gonna enjoy the sunrise for a few more minutes," and then he just keels over.
Cooper's going to die exactly when he wants.
He's like, "I'll just enjoy." He's like, "You'll go in, darling. Take care of little Jimmy and Charlie and
he's
Rosie."
completely
And
healthy,
he's
though.
he's just
He's
happy.
healthy
He's
as
like,
fuck.
"I'm gonna
Yeah,
just
yeah,
enjoy the
yeah.
sunrise." And she's like, "I love you, Cooper." And he's like, "I know."
Yeah,
And
this
then
is
he's
4
like-
years from
He
now.
says, "I know," because she knows.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she comes out, is like, "Cooper," and she looks, and one of his sandals is like off, you know.
I love this. I love this for you, Cooper.
Honestly, I could see the credit
done.
scene after it. Like I could see it.
You've definitely
That's
watched 6
great.
Feet Under, right?
Is that
The show?
HBO show?
You would love that.
I've seen like an episode just about the funeral home,
Yeah,
right?
you would love it.
Yeah. No, I haven't.
We just
I
did
haven't seen it.
we just did the ending of that show for us.
Oh, I know the ending. We
Yeah,
won't
yeah.
spoil it, but I watched like that.
It's
just
really
as
good.
like a curiosity. It's really good.
It's
Yeah,
one of the
yeah,
best
yeah.
drama shows you could ever watch in your life. It's very unique. No other story like it. I'm gonna mean to rewatch it. Anyway,
That's what I'm watching tonight to keep the thoughts away.
before we get, did you watch? I doubt it. Did you watch New Predator? Either of you? Fuck.
Prey was amazing.
Prey ruled.
Prey
dude.
was great. It was a nice
The
new
best
take.
Predator ever was Alien versus Predator in 2007. That was
Piece
the
of shit. The
peak.
PG-13 one.
Yeah, the PG-13 one.
Somehow the sequel's worse and it's rated R.
The only Predator movies that I've seen, the Predators lose.
They always lose. They never win.
Even in the first couple ones that came out, like we
Yeah,
always
he
end up
loses. Yeah, they all die.
No, they
it like
always
Arnold
lose,
Schwarzenegger
but
in the original
defeat the aliens as well.
That-
and
that-
humans are the real winners.
Yeah, in the Predator movies, the Predator goes off, but there's always one person who kills him, and so
no shot.
yeah,
The
always.
second
then
Predator
they're not a
was
fucking
awesome.
Predator.
It rules. It's so good.
He's
It-
just like a cop in the city, like
It's
fighting
so fun.
gangs and the Predator.
yeah,
Like-
dude. The Predator 2 is such a great retro '90s movie.
And it's like not even a Predator movie. It's just like a
so
separate,
fun.
bizarre thing.
Well, no, it is because it actually expands a lot on its
Yeah.
lore. Like I love
he goes
Predator
into the
lore.
ship and
Yeah,
everything,
dude.
and like
that
sees all
seems-
the
You see the alien skull. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so fucking-
Did you like Prometheus?
Yeah, I like Prometheus a lot actually. Prometheus, I think, is a solid entry into the alien.
mixed feelings.
No, it definitely.
It wasn't bad.
But
I don't know if I
I
love
did
it.
see that.
Same. I'm saying like it was fine. Like I didn't hate it. I thought I was gonna hate it completely. But yeah, Prey though. If you
I'll
like,
check it out.
dude. If you like Predator 2, like this one, it's fucking sick. And
If you don't have Hulu, I'll give you my account.
Predator
Oh,
goes
you're the best, Matt.
like they had some of the sickest kills in this one. I fucking loved it. I really, and they also advertised it like it was gonna be a like a woke thing. They really did.
We
It's
saw
not.
Native American stuff.
No, not that. They made it like the woman be like, "You guys don't think I can hunt," and it's like, yeah, she can't really. It's like they do a good progression. They don't make it out. They really don't make it out to be like, "Oh, you're a woman" thing. It's like, no, you're fucking up our tribe shit. Like we're trying to do shit.
It's like we're all alcoholics trying to run this casino. Can you please just go away?
You're fucking up the money, babe. There's a fucking alien in here. You're fucking up the money.
The alien's got money, okay? He's what we refer to as a white whale at the table.
Just because he has dreads and is not black doesn't mean he's cultural appropriating, all right? He's from another place where that shit's cool. Predator's black, right?
Got the vibe.
He has to be.
That's cool.
Why does he have to be?
Because he dies on every movie.
Jesus, I didn't think that.
Damn.
It's like when he showed up to the cops, they were like, "Ah!" They just started shooting right away. No, the second one rules. This one rules. Go check it out, everyone. That's my review of Prey.
I'm loving the second where he flips to the mask and is like, "You one ugly son of a bitch." It's such a great line.
And it calls him ugly, right?
Yeah. It says it back to him like in the next scene.
That chase scene's awesome. He loses
It just
his arm.
bursts through the wall.
Yeah.
Like that old couple is sleeping. He's like, "Sorry, man, police business," and like keeps running through the.
Yeah, she's like, "He's really angry." She's like banging on the apartment door to the Predator. He's like, "Are you all right in there?" And it's like, she's like, "Oh no!"
Doing like home surgery with alien technology.
Yeah, dude, Predators have personality, you guys. You gotta watch those movies.
They do. I didn't like the one they did with what's his name?
We were just
Adrian Brody.
We were just talking about how we.
That's my favorite. Was one of my favorite ones.
Really, I didn't care for it.
Why? The first scene is them falling out of a plane. It's immediate suspense. What do you not like about it? No, go ahead. No, please. I dare you. Say something.
We talked about it earlier. What I don't like about that movie and a lot of the Predator movies is the main Predator is always... The main Predator is badass, obviously. It's the one they fight at the end. But for some reason, the Predators that are also in the movie die in like one hit.
Yeah, no, they die in one hit. And also it's like... I feel like in that movie... Okay, so in my opinion... The Predator should kind of be the main focus.
Yes,
like, obviously, there's a main character, but like really, the real main character you want to see should be the Predator. And I thought the focus in that one was way too much on like the quirky quote unquote cast of characters, where they're all like caricatures. It's like I'm the big strong Russian guys, like I'm in like the cartel. It's like they're all just like comically like comic book characters.
I did like
Yakuza.
all the people on the planet thing, but I know what you mean. They were very. What I did
it's just
like
a little much.
I love Walton Goggins. Which
Yeah,
one was
he's
that?
great,
One,
dude.
He's the serial killer.
He's great.
No, he's not.
He's the prisoner.
He's the prisoner. And he has that. There's just a one-off scene where he's chilling and he's like, "Man, can't wait to get home and just be raping some bitches, man." And you're like, "What the fuck is going?" He's like He's like doing coke and just raping bitches o'clock, man. I can't wait. And you're just like, "What the fuck?"
Wait, to be fair, I don't remember that scene.
Dude.
That sounds. I gotta rewatch.
Topher Grace is in it. And
Comes
he's like
out of
asking
nowhere,
him.
yeah.
Topher Grace
he's
is
the
like being a
serial
normal.
killer.
Yeah. And he says that to Topher, and Topher just walks away.
Yeah, he's like, "All right, yeah, man. I'll Jesus Christ." I went to see that with my dad, and we were like in the theater, like, "What the fuck is going on, man?" And he's like, he's a criminal.
He's a criminal.
I do miss that in movies, though, in like TV, where the criminals were criminals. Like criminals now are like kill people, but then at the same time they're like, "Dude, don't be so fucking homophobic over here, Donnie." All right, he's fucking gay.
That's
Who
the thing.
cares?
Now with criminals, right? In movies, like there's always like every bad guy has to have a redeeming quality now, which I hate. It's
None.
like, he was innocent of the charge, or like he murders people, but like it was to protect his mom. It's like we just have a guy that's like a prisoner in a movie that's like,
bad guys again,
he
yeah.
just
Everyone
like
has a
murdered
reason.
4 people for money. Like he's a bad guy.
person.
Like,
I
just
like
let him
that
be a
shit.
bad guy.
Nah, everyone has a reason.
Yeah, but
And they're not always good reasons.
it also should be like, if you're a bad guy, it should be, and you kill people and you beat people to death, yada yada. You shouldn't change your tone in your voice and how you talk when you go through like certain situations with women or race. Like
It's
it doesn't.
not their fault. They have mental issues,
No, I'm just
and
saying-
in society.
No, my point is they
failed
should.
them.
They're
Society
bad
failed them.
people. So my point is they're bad people. So they shouldn't be acting like decent people in other situations when it's like you're
No
bad.
one's good or
Just be-
bad. No one's good or bad.
Oh,
though.
you don't think so?
No, everybody's a mixture.
I feel like there's definitely some people
There's definitely
who
some
are
people
there's
who
some
are
bad people.
good and
You
bad
think
people.
there's
Yes.
some actual? Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
bad
mean,
people.
dude? Yes. Just yes, and yes. There's
It's like
definitely
someone
bad
doesn't have to be like a comic book level villain or evil to be a bad person. Like,
Yeah, but they also
don't
have families, and they're not just like mean to their families all the time. Like,
Yeah,
no, but
they're-
no, they are, and there are people also who are just fucked up with them.
No, and they're just people that like you don't have, because people think of like evil, right, as like you have to be a serial killer, like a rapist, something to be evil. There are people that just genuinely only put their best interests forward, and so like they might be fine in the moment with you, but like the second they don't need to be because it's not convenient, they won't be, and that's like kind of where evil comes in my opinion. Is when there's no
like
kind of
people,
baseline or morals, and
Evil's not a thing.
evil's 100% a thing. You're an idiot.
Yeah, dude. It's called pedophilia too. Like
It's a mental illness.
it's evil. It's an evil mental illness.
They need rehabilitation.
Okay. Matt taking a hard stance like, hey guys, I know a few pedophiles and they're all right.
Alone. Hey, leave
they're
them alone.
okay,
They have
guys.
some redeeming qualities.
Jesus, man. Hard
Leave alone
stance
my
to take.
Matt's really
friends.
looking for that acceptance of that group.
Yeah, Matt, you really go right down the middle with everyone, don't you? Anyway,
To be
I
fair,
need
if he wants
fans,
to be a
bro.
celebrity, it's a
There
good
you go.
long-term play.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna get invited to the island now.
Someone's going to hate you at one point no matter what. There's nothing you can do about it.
You know,
Yeah.
you're right.
It's really nothing.
It's better if more people hate you, I feel like, then you get used to it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's annoying sometimes in life though, because like I have people that should hate me, but are cool and have forgiven me, or like we've made peace with it and it's fine. But then it's always the people that actually still hate me that it's like, I don't think that was justified.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
It's so
100%,
annoying.
100% agree.
It's like there are people that they hated me. I could own it. I'd be like, all right, that's on me. Right?
I've people who have coming back into my life. I'm like, sure, you
should have.
I was like, I'm my bad. I didn't.
That was my bad.
Yeah, I've done the same thing.
Not even an excuse.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like I used to be a different person. Just like I fucked you over. What can we do to make that right?
Right.
But then the people that still to this day hate me,
Yeah.
really have no business hating me.
Yeah.
If I'm
Right.
being honest, which is annoying.
They heard you say the R word once, and they were
No.
like,
No, I'm
No.
talking about deep hate.
Yeah,
like they
I-
think about me at night.
I've also had I've had just people where it's like you fucked me over, and somehow
I'm the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy. Anyway,
Because I freaked out, and so now
A lot of
everything-
subtle hints on this podcast.
Everything you did doesn't matter because I yelled at you once. So
Right,
now
right.
I'm the bad
Oh, yeah.
person, and it's like, okay.
yeah.
Damn, sluts.
What are you gonna do, dude? You know what you can do though, and I've learned this in therapy. You think like a shark, and I know you do that. So
Think like a shark?
does
think
that
like
mean?
a shark. You just keep moving. You eat when you got to eat, and that's it.
I just think about killing myself most of the time.
Well, sharks.
If they stop swimming, they don't breathe. If I was a
Right.
shark, I'd be dead right now.
Well, you keep moving though. You do.
It's true.
you
I keep
can.
moving.
I've learned recently you can move sharks out of the way.
Yeah, you can like
What
put
the
them.
fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
But if they're
Okay.
coming
let me
at
put
full
it this-
speed,
okay,
you hold
let me-
them by
no.
their snout.
Yeah,
and
but
just
that's if they're
direct
coming
At
them.
slow,
1 mile an hour.
equal. If they're
If a
coming
shark
up-
decides to
Why
attack
would
you,
a
there's
shark
nothing you can
decide
do.
to attack you?
If they
You're
come
bleeding.
from the deep and go,
Yeah,
and hit
or
you,
if you're
like, you
bleeding,
get
or
hit
if
by
they
a
think
cop.
you're something else.
They're attacking the blood.
Or if they think you're something else.
What are you filled with, Matt?
Yeah, Matt, they're
If you
gonna
can
love
separate
you.
yourself and your blood, then like you have no problem with
Matt,
the shark.
Matt, you're getting confused with a bunch of different sea creatures.
Honestly,
let's be
I
real.
would love a shark.
You know, not even creatures, straight up
I would
fucking
love the
mammals.
shark
All right.
to eat some of my stomach fat. I would love that.
A bite or two?
Gastrointestinal.
Wow, this is a real small whale for this part of the ocean.
beached Matthew.
Whales are friends, not food. I'm a human. No. I hate sharks. So the fact that you're defending them on this podcast,
I'm defending them, I'm just saying.
I faked being cool about sharks with an ex-lover, and it ruined my Facebook algorithm for weeks. I was scared every time I opened it. I was like, "There's a fucking shark!"
So wait, this chick was so into sharks.
She had a shark
that
tattoo.
It was
on
like
her.
a deal breaker. You were
Really?
like, I don't really like sharks.
No. I just pretended to like sharks.
So I could use
What
her
was
for
your favorite
her
shark,
body.
though?
I don't know. She had a great white tattooed right here on her, and I
That
licked
is a
it.
horrible tattoo.
I know. It actually was pretty good, but I liked her tattoos. I'm not gonna lie. I liked. Yeah.
I just couldn't be that into sharks.
Can you
I don't
imagine she
think.
gets naked and
I-
comes? I was like, oh!
Yeah, I took revenge on that shark for the rest of the humans. Believe me.
Punching her in
Yeah, I
the
was punching in
ribs.
the nose like it keeps coming at me, bitch. It keeps coming at me. She's like, ow. I kind of like. She liked that stuff though too. She might not even
She
know
loved
this.
when I
Oh, right.
fucking punched her in
Yo,
the
punch
ribs.
her in the abdomen.
Randy Young on here. Shout out to the GOAT. Randy
So
Young.
good.
He's a great
Love
guy. We do love him. Shout out to the
These blacks.
Randy Young. He likes that shit. Anyway, Randy came on here once, super surprising, out of nowhere. I was like, you ever been rough with a woman? He's like, this chick, man, she just let me punch her in the ribs when we was fucking. I was like, what the fuck? It's on. Guys, go check out any
Dude,
podcast of Randy Young.
If
He's got to
you
get on
don't punch a bitch in the ribs,
right?
What are you doing?
Is it,
then which one's the...
sluts?
No, the gay one.
And I got news for
There
you.
you go.
That
Nailed it.
means you're gay.
Dude, it's honestly really shocking how many women prefer to be hurt during sex. I didn't think that would
Good
be
amount.
a thing. It's all it's
In my
it's like
experience, yeah.
80%. Anyway, you guys good?
You know how we thought this chair wasn't going to just squeak? You're like, this chair is definitely going to support your weight.
Let's ask the chair. Hey, chair, you want to get on the mic for a second?
I did very well with my
chair. What's going on over there?
Chair this whole time.
Where's the real talk?
Honestly, I feel bad for Matt at this point.
I hurt myself.
Yeah, this is crazy.
He's been on the hot seat all fucking day, dude.
All the time. Put me on this podcast all the time, and we'll just keep doing this all the time. You say hot seat because like this chair's literally.
No, I didn't say it. I'm not a problem.
Right now. He got one in on stressed out.
I promise you I'm not that clever. You would know when that's going on.
He even got one in on you, dude. Again, Matt, I only do it because you allegedly are cool with it.
He only does it.
Shut the fuck up.
He only does it for the content.
Oh my God! Apologizing is more insulting.
I know. I won't tell anybody else. Everyone, fucking fat ass Matt's here. Fucking Matt. Just beating me at Mike's. Oh, Matt's here.
Like I'm the only person Alex actually apologized.
I just. No, I apologize if you. I always, anytime I make fun of the chicks at open mics, I have to go up to them and be like, "Yo, just so you know, I'm kidding, just in case, because you never know."
You shouldn't do that,
dude. You never know.
They're not going to be around in 2 years anyway.
It's tougher skin.
Damn, sluts.
You know, Matt, a jolly fella like you can say that, but a dashing 6 foot, chiseled jawline son of a bitch like me can't do that.
Oh, you can't say people need tough skin?
No, I can, dude. They just, when I say it, they take
like,
it the wrong way. Yeah. They think I'm attacking them when a lot of the times I'm being...
it's so weird. Your body type definitely gives off that like...
Thanks for agreeing with me, man.
like straight white fucking men who are like in shape, like skin, like them telling anybody else.
You're telling me about it, man. That's my daily experience.
Them telling anybody else any criticism automatically comes off as like,
yo, but
because we've had it. Well, they've had their time.
Sure,
now everybody else's time.
Sure, or
I feel
you're
so
not
bad
going to
for you,
get.
dude. You're such a minority.
I know,
now.
Dude. Just being honest. Being honest with people is frowned upon, apparently. So, it's weird. If someone just doesn't make you laugh and then they ask you, hey, how did I do? And you go, I mean, you didn't make anyone laugh in the room. And they go, what do you mean? And you go, did you record your set? And they go, no. You go, well, no one laughed during your set. And then they walk away like you literally fucked them without a condom and you have AIDS.
Is this hypothetical or is this a real thing?
No, this happens all the time.
Okay.
I'm dead serious. It happened the other night. Literally the show the other night. I'm not gonna say who a comic. Someone on stage was doing all right. Someone on stage, actually, shout out to this comic. What's his name? Basim rules. Love that man. He's on stage,
Basim,
and he was like, "Man, you guys aren't liking that joke." And a comic near me was like, "They liked my jokes to me." And I turned to him and went, "You think?" And I went back to looking at the stage. You know who it was. Yeah. I got him good, dude. Right. We're cool, but I looked at him like, "All right, dude, come on, let's be real. Like, we were both here anyway."
Let's be.
It's just true, man. It's just, dude.
It's not like anyone was crushing. There was no reason for anyone to have an ego about any set in that room.
What are you trying to say?
That really was not directed at you.
I did at the end of my set. I did at the end of my set say I did better than everyone.
That is like your tagline. I noticed you do. Dude, if you do well, you're like, I went well.
I do, dude. I do really well.
If Sally gets one laugh, you're hearing that fucking line.
You said it on the podcast too when I had you. Like that was good.
I find that funny for me because I'm also doing it tongue in cheek. I'm not like
it's a bit.
Whoa, I'm not like really, but like
it's a bit. Yeah.
The thing too is though, if everyone bombed, and then the thing I do it too. Why I also do this is because everyone will bomb, and then I'll do decent, and the people who bombed will pretend like they are in the same. Like they'll try to be like.
But who cares what they think?
It's not even that, dude. Dude, I like to talk some shit sometimes too.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that.
You gotta let them know, Chris. You gotta let them know sometimes, because apparently, you can just be in the shadows at times. And I like
to just do my thing,
Chris,
and whatever
we're
happens.
fucking you and I. We're in the Fellowship of the Ring. You're like one of the elves that shows up at the end, helps everyone. Cool. I'm fucking Gimli, dude. I'm the fucking dwarf.
You're on the front line. No, honestly, which is the hobbit that keeps fucking up? I'm married.
You're Mary and Pip.
I'm married.
You're Mary and Pip
collectively.
You look like them, actually. Yeah.
I'm just like kind of on my own side quest, fucking up.
What, you don't know these references?
I said Dopey from Snow White.
You are dopey, dude.
Everyone's like, we're fighting Saruman, and I'm like, oh, well, we're having second breakfast. But second breakfast is just me in my room alone, like being sad, like smoking a cigarette.
A clove.
Yeah.
Saruman is my favorite.
Doing like a
Pokemon.
random New Jersey mic.
What'd you ask? You asked something about slaves? What?
I have no, I did not.
Sorry. I thought I
asked you about what nerd shit you guys were talking about. I didn't know
nerd shit. Lord of the Rings.
Didn't watch Lord of the Rings.
Jar Jar Tolkien.
Oh, God.
Did you say Jar Jar
Again,
Tolkien?
I was a
Jar
big
Jar?
history documentary guy as a kid. I did not watch a ton of movies.
Dude, Lord of the Rings.
My dad would be like, that movie's for nerds, and then we wouldn't watch it. That's what would happen.
Okay,
Sorry.
Your dad's actually kind of cool. I respect that.
I mean,
No, so might be a
better
nerd just
principles.
smacking it
Now
out of
let's
your
learn
hand.
about Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, he's like, exactly.
Out of here.
Anyway, I'm winding down. You guys winding down?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my tattoo soon.
Oh yeah, you guys gotta get. You know what? Let's wrap it up. Just
So
because
you've
we
been
went.
checked out for the last hour.
Nah, dude, it's
been a fever dream of an
honestly,
episode.
yo, no, it really. I've wanted to like. I usually cut it in an hour, but we just been flowing. I didn't want to stop, and I felt like that was, you know,
It was good.
We're landing.
talk.
You know, we're landing. Guys,
I don't talk enough about comedy.
I don't like to talk
They
about
don't
comedy on
need
the
to hear
podcast.
about what we're. They
That's
have
so weird. You don't think
professional-
people?
No,
It's a
'cause-
comedy podcast
It
for
is,
comedians.
because
You think they don't want to
here's
hear
my
about
argument,
comedy?
Matt. They can go listen to Joe Rogan or
Yeah.
Bill Burr talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
comedy.
yeah.
They don't want to hear about guys who have 800 followers on Instagram talk about
Yeah,
comedy.
They don't want to hear about comedy at the local level.
No,
for
because
like,
they can
no,
go fucking do
dude,
it. They don't
it's-
care about our drama.
Comedian. I feel like that's
I feel
comedians
like
care
there's
about
definitely
that.
an audience.
No, there
There
is,
is
dude.
not.
I mean, we talked.
There is
we talked a
100%
little,
not.
but it's like I don't want a bunch of random local comedians talking about what comedy means to them, and but it's like no, we're here to have fun and riff.
You've been doing comedy 8 months, so like, what's your
Yeah.
process?
Saying, like,
It's just-
Hey, dude, people have
our
had those
process
podcasts.
is definitely
I've been on
different
those.
though than
that
like
my podcast?
other
I didn't do
comedians
that.
that came before us. It's a new age.
And
it's
yes,
a new,
when we're famous, people will be interested in hearing about that.
As this
retrospectively.
podcast grows, we'll.
But
yeah,
right now,
it's, you know.
no one cares.
but we know the most about the scene right now as newcomer
in
comedians, as
Connecticut,
upcoming
as the
comedians.
local
I don't
open mic
want
scene in
local-
Connecticut. No
Yeah,
one
so
wants
Alright,
to
so
hear
that's
about
not
that.
your audience that you're
Dude,
trying
I'm
to get.
not
Okay,
trying
I
to do.
understand.
I don't bring up local beefs. I don't bring up local drama. Really, I subliminally do as a joke sometimes. But I'm
Yeah.
not like you see. I'm not. You know, I try.
Do
to
you
keep
have like a specific audience you try to reach out to with this?
anyone who will listen, and the people do listen. So
How many listeners do we have right now, Sally?
I don't know. I'd say it's been going up recently,
That's
but
good.
it's always been like in the like 50 range right now.
That's it.
That's not bad.
solid. Just of no, you know, it fluctuates from here to there based on my consistency. But lately, it's been doing well.
Do you shout out your shows on this podcast?
Yes, that's you guys are welcome to shout out your social media. I know yours. Keep it to if you have too many, just keep it to your fucking handles and shit.
Yeah.
List them off if you want, but yeah, because I have nothing really. I have my show. You know what? You guys do your plugs. I always close out on mine. So Matt, what do you got?
Sure. I have my first quote unquote headlining gig in September 3rd. It's going to be at Cuppy's Cafe in Shelton, and then you can find me on Instagram and TikTok with my 250,000 followers at MAFFYOOO. That's it. Thank you.
Hell yeah, man.
Gotta follow you on TikTok. I didn't know you were on TikTok.
I don't tell people because it's an old following. It's an old number. I don't still have that engagement, but clubs don't need to know that.
Hey everyone, my name's Chris Warren. You can follow me at Chris Warren Comedy on Instagram. The only thing I'm going to plug today is I am at Finger Lakes Comedy Festival, September 29th through October 1st. So if you're
Nice,
in Ithaca,
dude.
New York, come on out.
Nice, dude. Hell yeah. What you
Check
got?
out my Instagram at Cooped Up Conversations. We're on YouTube, TikTok, everything. Same thing. Cooped Up Combos, Cooped Up Conversations. One of the two. Same logo. Podcasts every week. Doing YouTube stuff. Golf content.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I enjoyed I had a really good time on your podcast.
Dude, get you on the full length one. We'll do a few more. I'm trying to do like we had a few non-guest like weeks in a row, and then we're getting back into guests now.
Dude, anytime now, because I'm pretty wide open for shit. I love doing other people's pods. It
What
gets
do
me
you do,
time to-
Sally? What do you do?
What do you mean for work?
No, just in general.
In life, you mean?
Yeah.
Just be vibing.
I go to the beach. I go to the movies. I read books. I go to bookstores. I fucking bike a lot.
Local bookstores or Barnes & Noble?
Local bookstores and Barnes & Noble.
There you go.
Barnes & Noble's dope.
Barnes &
Noble's fire.
Got a good horror section. If they have a horror section, it's usually good. They got all the good ones. And I do a lot of shit, dude.
Books
Try
about
to
sluts, the whole
Yeah,
thing.
dude. Hell yeah, dude. The horror section. That might be the name of the episode, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I love that. Books about sluts in the horror section. Yeah, dude. Oh, man,
got a great horror
that was
sense.
pretty good, dude.
You're welcome.
Okay. Oh, I like that. Or zucchini.
I'm going to make a joke about that. I called dibs.
No.
Fuck.
It's on my podcast.
You can have it. Yeah. My guess is yours.
But yeah, man, that's what I do. And I smoke weed probably too much.
It's not a problem. Weed's cool.
I know. I gotta
Dude,
chill out.
Here's
And I produce comedy shows.
Here's my message to everyone listening. If you smoke weed, you are a fucking loser. If you're over the age of 22 and you smoke weed, fucking
Not a
neck
joke.
yourself.
Not a joke.
Not a
Warren
joke.
is not joking.
I will
I mean, you
swerve
smoke-
into
smoke weed.
oncoming
I smoke
traffic on the
sometimes.
way home then.
Yeah, guys. Yeah, I have all in all, guys, I actually do have a blessed life. I'd like to say that out loud.
That's
And
dope.
That's nice. I'm
Yeah,
glad to hear you
really
say
do.
that.
Blessed, man.
I do. I just, what the fuck, dude?
And how old are you? 30?
30.
That's you got so much more of it too.
I know.
30's the new 25, so.
Dude, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel great, and I'm actually in like, I'm in a pretty deep, like physically in a pretty good shape in my life.
I saw the thirst traps you were posting earlier today.
People are only going to start living even longer.
We'll see.
I fucking
Kids
hope not.
born
Yeah, me
in
neither.
50 years are going to live to see 150. That's a
Absolutely.
fact. That's a
Anyway.
That is a fact, yeah, science.
Fuck them, dude.
fact. Fuck those kids.
Well, they eat better. We eat better now. Anyway, guys, already know the deal. Follow me at Silly Selly on Instagram. All S's. No spaces, I at the end. Also follow the podcast, the S Offense Podcast, on YouTube, on Spotify, YouTube, on Instagram. Also subscribe on YouTube, write a review on iTunes. It helps, please. Anything helps. Tell your friends about it. That's really all I can ask, because that's how I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys listen now have gotten it around. I really appreciate you guys listening still. Guys, my next show, tickets are moving too. I'm really excited about this one. I have a show at Powder Hollow Brewery in Enfield, Connecticut, August 26th. That's a Friday. And when this comes out, it'll be in a week and some change. Show starts at 8. It's going to be dope comics on it, dude. It's me, Randy Young, who we talked about in this episode, Nicole Auclair, the most wonderful woman with autism ever. And then we got Alan Fitzgerald, who's just, I don't know if you guys have ever seen him, but he's a fucking killer, dude. Hilarious. And then after that, we'll, keep doing my shows. So guys, please come out to them. Anyone wants to book me, just fucking DM me. Anything. I'll do whatever you want. Anyway.
Real talk.
Perfect.